prices rose today as more Chinese cities began relaxing strict anti-COVID measures, ramping up hopes for a full reopening while the OPEC kept production steady at its Sunday meeting. Moreover, the G7 nations and Australia's $60 per barrel price cap on Russian seaborne crude oil came into force today after European Union members overcame resistance from Poland, which wanted it even lower. Tesla plans to cut December output of the Model Y at its Shanghai plant by more than 20% compared to November. Tesla did not immediately respond to a request for comment on the planned cut. At the same time, it was reported that Tesla had delivered more than 100,000 China-made electric vehicles in November, the highest monthly sales since its Shanghai factory opened in late 2020, which marks a 40% increase from October. Apple supplier Foxconn expects its COVID-hit Zhengzhou plant in China to resume full production around late December to early January after worker unrest last month disrupted the world's biggest iPhone factory and resulted in a reduced production of Apple devices just right ahead of Christmas and January's Lunar New Year holidays. Amgen's experimental obesity drug demonstrated promising durability trends in an early trial, paving the way for a larger mid-stage study early next year. The small Phase 1 trial found that patients maintained their weight loss for 70 days after receiving the highest tested dose of the injected drug. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that more than 40% of the U.S. population is obese, costing nearly $173 billion annually. The New Zealand government said it will introduce a law that will require big online digital companies such as Alphabet's Google and Meta Platforms to pay New Zealand media companies for the local news content that appears on their feeds. As Phillip Capital Team, we wish you happy and healthy days.